You saved her, but I think that she saved you because she gave you a reason and the strength to become who you became. Since the beginning, I'm saying that she's the real deal because she's doing the majority of the job, and I still think now that she's the real deal because without her, he would have continued, you know, just to be a sergeant, being a little against what was happening, but still continuing, you know. And I think that right there, she's gonna go to kill him for good, to make sure that
when can I have him?
He can't be tortured for questions.
I need him talking. Right now, that room is keeping him alive. We'll be taking command of this hallway. We need to clear everyone immediately. The floor's full. These are my patients. Then I'm sure you'll do a better job moving them than we will.
Dedra. You're searching for medical costume, you know? The yellow. Yeah, okay.
Everything's under control. That's a bold statement.
If we have a little moment for you to intervene, my dear, it's now while Dedra is occupied.
I have a call in to Partiaz. Well, we'll have that forwarded for you. What does that mean? You're under arrest, Dedra.
Yeah?
I have access, I found him. I came with an ISB marshal. I had to talk to Partiaz. He sent me. Fine. Let's get this sorted.
Ah! That's why you killed Young, maybe to accuse Dedra of it. The informations that he had access to, it was her information to make her look like the spy or something like that? No?
What are you looking for?
It's worth 40. I know I'll never get that out here, so 20.
I'll give you 7.
Ah.
We both know what it's worth.
Well, right now it's worth 7. Let's walk back. Is your daughter?
Yes.
Is that got sentimental value? Because I could go up to 9. 20. 10 if you smile. 20. Does she know how this works? We already have an offer for 15. Oh, who's done that? Zuli. Back by the gate. 20. 18's my max. Sold. But no smile.
Since the beginning, she's the real deal. Said it, called it. Luthen is someone important and that I appreciate a lot, and he did a lot of big things, but I knew the girl.
Am I your daughter?
When it's useful.
What?
17's as far as you go.
We're trying to get to the 19th floor.
It's special access only at the moment.
Her daughter's up there.
Sorry, of.
We'll check in down here then. Let them know.
What's this?
3 parades of bulk the other night. Sniper. And they keep telling people who do it.
I'm not.
You just wanted to run away, she wanted to fight and to help. She's a real deal since the beginning!
When do we start fighting back?
We have.
By walking away.
We've fight, you win. That means we lose. And lose and lose and lose. Until we're ready. All you know now is how much you hate. Do you bank that? You hide that?
Until
Until you know what to do with it. And when I tell you to move, you move.
okay, maybe I judged badly the scene before that, but still love the girl. Okay, if not by the elevator, let's take the stairs.
You're gonna have to turn back. There's no access here.
I was sent for Dr. Nash.
This unit is closed. Let's go.
The sound that it made. You have no intention to get out of here alive? You know what I think? I think that she's here to kill Luthen, not to save him. That's what Luthen would do to himself, to someone else, you know what I mean. But you, my dear, you have no intention to stay alive.
Look at me. You need to accept what you're leaving behind.
Alright. Where? It's a pretty place.
Leaves me to making a choice. I lived most of my life not ever realizing that that was a possibility.
Mm.
You're afraid.
She gave you that
I'm
possibility.
only afraid of what I'm doing to you.
I know what I want.
She gave you the possibility of making a choice, and she made a choice as well.
Why are you doing this?
Because today it's real.
You promised.
I lie. It used to.
Mm.
Look. Look at me. I'm tired.
Don't look before.
You believe me now.
Yeah, that it's a bait for all of you to leave so she can go. But you know that you can't save him. And clearly I'm not sure that you can save yourself now. It was the right decision. It was the decision that he made himself and that he would have loved for you to make. You did great, my dear. Oh, if you can save yourself, I would love it, but I'm not sure that you can. Thank you for your service. Listen. The end? I know! So it means that she survived. She managed to escape. Okay. I was saying, oh no, because I wanted to be sure that the girl escaped, but if they are not showing it, her escaping, it means that yes, she did it. Like, we're not gonna begin the next episode with her running away from the place. No, it means that she managed to escape. Surely they have her face on camera, so that's gonna be an issue for her in the future, but they didn't get her right there, right now. The fact that we had an entire episode about Luthen and Kleya, that's so great. That's what they deserved, both of them. That's what Luthen character deserved. And I don't know about you guys, but me, I knew that at some point Luthen would die during this season. They talked so much during this entire season about the fact that at some point he would get discovered, that all of what they were doing, it was beginning to be too much for them, that they got overwhelmed and the situation was escalating so much. Like, it was beginning to be too much for them to handle. It was beginning to be too much for them to hide what they were doing. And all along this season, they prepared the thing about, at some point, Luthen is gonna get discovered. So that was not a surprise for me to have that right there. What was a surprise is the fact that he knew about it, that he would be discovered. He killed the guy who announced it to him and who also announced him all of what Dedra was involved into, all of the plan, all of what was going on. That for me it was a surprise and I took it really badly, like, come on, you just betrayed the guy who helped you during entire years, who takes so much risk, for you to be a double agent like that. That guy took so much risk and it was so rough for him and he just wanted for you to give him a way out and you killed him. How can you do that? I took that really badly. But with Dedra being arrested later during the episode, I think that I understood a little more the situation. I thought that Luthen did it just because he's Luthen and in fact he didn't want to take any risk with having someone who knows his face, who could say bad stuff, and to have someone to take care of for his safety, the safety of his family and all. It's too much. I thought that it was for that, but Dedra being arrested, I'm wondering if in fact Luthen did it because Jung had all of these informations, because he had Dedra's access to these informations. So maybe by killing Jung, he can accuse Dedra of being that double agent. He can accuse her of killing the guy and of giving all of these informations to the rebellion. I think that it can be something like that maybe Luthen thought of. So yes, for Luthen to be discovered, not a surprise. For Luthen to choose to be the one to destroy the communications, everything, and to say to the girl, you get out, save yourself, not a surprise as well. The fact that Dedra managed to trap him like that was awful. The fact that he's trying to kill himself, it's what I expected from him. Even if it was rough to watch, it's what I expected from him. The fact that she's coming, Kleya... Each time, Kleya, I have an issue with her name. The fact that she's coming to the hospital to, in fact, kill him for good, so they're not gonna keep him alive, to torture him, to have the information, it's not a surprise neither, in the sense that it's what Luthen would have done. First, it's what Luthen wanted to kill himself. It's what Luthen would have done to kill someone, for that person to not be tortured, for that person to not give information to the enemy. That's what Luthen also would have been proud of her to do, I think so. So that was painful to watch, but nothing that happened truly surprised me, if not Jung getting killed like that by Luthen. What was a surprise and a really good one, it's the fact that this entire episode was about them, and because of that we had a lot of parallels, you know, with memories of how they met, how they began to fight, you know, first how they began to make businesses, and also how they began to fight, to prepare terrorist attacks and stuff like that. That it was great to have that during this episode. And yes, I couldn't help myself but screaming during this entire episode. I knew she was the real deal, because you saw it during the season. I mentioned at several occasions that, okay, Luthen did a lot, and he was truly important, and he was doing a lot of things, taking a lot of decisions, but the girl was also doing a lot, was also overwhelmed by a lot of things, and I appreciated her a lot. And right there to discover that Luthen was a sergeant, a soldier, and at the end of his service he couldn't handle anymore the thing about killing people, but without discovering her inside of that ship, he would have continued. You know, he would have, okay, not handled that well, but he would have continued. She gave him a reason to stop, to run away, and then she gave him a reason to fight, you know, to fight back, even if I think that into his mind he wanted to do it at some point, but I think that her anger gave him the strength to do it. Do you understand what I mean? Without her, Luthen wouldn't have done all of that. You can say without him she wouldn't have done all of that and all, and it's true, but consider that she was a kid, you know, when everything began. I appreciate the fact that he gave her the choice, you know, during that moment about pressing that button. He told her about the fact that it was a real big choice, and he gave her that choice. That was a really cool episode for how it was written. It was an amazing episode. All of these things, you know, the memories, the present time, it was so well written. It was such a good homage, such a good end to Luthen's character, and everything felt painful but also so logical and so cool. Even if it was painful, it was cool. Like, I don't know how to say it in another way. Such a good episode. Loved it a lot. Tell me what did you think about it? Okay, I'm gonna finish this video right now. I hope that today I'm gonna have the time to watch one more episode. We'll see. No matter what, if you're watching this on YouTube, on my Patreon you can already have my reactions and my thoughts to the next episode. You have two options. With the level 2 you have a longer reaction part than that video that you just watched on YouTube. With the level 3 you have the full reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to everything. So you can be interested by that. And yes, it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Right.